Joel and I will be there for that one. And you can see it all on the Fox Sports app. The Baker Mayfield Hugh Jackson saga continued yesterday. Baker threw a short pass which turned into a 66-yard gain in the win over the Bengals. And after the play, Baker appeared to stare down Hugh on the sideline and even spun around and backpedaled to continue the stare. I love it. Baker was asked about the interaction after the game. Well, he was confident per usual, the typical Baker Mayfield confidence, which Skip and I have come to know and love. But Shannon, how did you feel about the stare down?
You've come around, haven't you?
He needs to grow up. Skip Bayless, you've been around this game a long time. Name the quarterback. Now, I'm not saying any other position. I'm saying name the quarterback that's one big with this kind of behavior.
None.
With these kind of antics.
None. I give you none, but I'm going to go ahead.
At some point in time, he's going to have to grow up. Hugh was fired. But like I said, Skip, I can't verify this. Somebody told Baker Mayfield something that Hugh Jackson said. For him to continue this, Hugh Jackson has been removed from this building for what, a month? At least a month now, Skip? And for him to carry on this kind of animosity, this kind of dislike, something was said that got back to Baker Mayfield. That's the only thing that I can think of that would cause him to continue to carry this on. I get it. Baker Mayfield is not the only guy that's ever played with a chip on his shoulder. Baker Mayfield is not the only guy that's felt he's been wronged at some point in time during his playing career by a high school coach, college coach, NFL coach. He's not the first. He won't be the last. But to be this blatant and openly demonstrative about his disdain for a particular coach, I can't say that I've ever seen this in my 14 years of playing and all my years of covering. So, Skip, we should be talking about the Browns have won 5 of their last 6 games. Baker Mayfield has thrown 14 touchdowns and 4 picks. But what are we talking about? His antics. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about his play on the field. We're talking about his antics. Let it go. Grow up.
So, I would agree with you on any other young quarterback, any other that I've ever covered in my lengthy career, except this one. This kid is one of a kind. This kid needs a chip on his shoulder, and if it's not there, he's going to create one, and he's going to sustain it way over the edge and over the line, because that's what drives him. That's what drove him out of high school in Austin, Texas, to walk on at Texas Tech. And once he fell apart with Cliff Kingsbury, that's what drove him again to go walk on, live in the dorm for a year at University of Oklahoma, and walk on.
Why you go to a rival? Why did he stay at the Big 12?
His father has a connection to Oklahoma.
So you had no connection to Cincinnati, not having coached there or having coached under Marvin Lewis. But okay, go ahead. I get your point.
The point is that this kid is something. This kid, once he gets offended the slightest little bit away, it's Jordan-esque. And I'm not comparing Baker Mayfield to Michael Jordan, but I covered Michael, and it was always, he would create beefs with people. He would make it up. It would be like
But Skip, it was delusion. Skip, it was game to game. Once he was done with that game, he was done with it.
Okay, but something happened between these two, and I think it started with the classic scene that we talked about on Hard Knocks. And I came in the next morning to our meeting. I said, we've got to do this. I'm going to unleash on this one. It was just wrong. And to Hugh's credit, Hugh sat right here in the seat.
He owned it.
And he said, yeah, I wish I had that one back. And was it for the cameras? He called in Baker and basically, announced to Baker, you have won the backup quarterback job over Drew Stanton. It was shameful. That'd be humiliating.
The dude didn't come here to compete for no backup job. He's the number one overall pick.
Number one overall pick, and you knew it, I knew it, and Hugh knew it. And I think Hugh was sort of trying to flex his muscles for the Hard Knocks cameras because his 2 coordinators were flexing theirs and out-flexing you. Skip,
something was said. Something had to be said in private. Coaches talk amongst coaches in coaches' meetings and some. Skip, there's no way. Come on, Skip. You've been around this game. We've never seen a quarterback.
Hugh just didn't buy completely into Baker from the start, and Baker did not love it. So he's going to carry the torch for that a long way. And he carried it through two. They just beat Cincinnati twice,
Right.
which is no small achievement
Right.
for the Cleveland Browns, right?
Right.
And so he's going to rub it in, and then after the game, he's going to shrug and say, who, me? I don't know what you're talking about.
No. That wasn't after no game.
No.
He did that during the game. So why all of a sudden?
No, but after the game, when he's asked about it, he shrugs like, I don't know what you're talking about. He knows exactly what you're talking about, and he still hasn't let it go because he's not built that way. He's a little undersized. He's 6 feet and something tall, 6 feet and a half inch tall.
You win a couple of games.
Yep.
But I just don't believe you can win big with those kind of antics.
The only quarterback I ever saw do this was Jim McMahon to a certain degree, but not to this degree. Right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
But Skip, let it go.
Look what Baker did at University of Oklahoma. He got mad at a TCU kid for daring to run across the back line of his end zone during warm-ups and just drilled him in the head.
Mm-hmm.
He got mad at lowly Kansas, the doormat of the conference, in the pregame coin flip because they wouldn't shake his hand, and he went berserk.
Why didn't he get mad at Clemson? Why didn't he get mad at Georgia? That's what he should have get mad at. Don't get mad at Kansas and TCU. Why didn't he get mad at Clemson?
He was taking it out on Georgia in the first half. He threw for 200 yards. Yeah.
I know you love that one.
First half.
You love that game.
Now, Skip Bayless tell me he prides himself. He loved guys that play big and big moments for games.
Well, he got hurt in the second half.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He had pride. His feelings. Them
If it's
dogs.
not Hugh, though, like you said, Skip, he's going to find one more thing.
He'll just find
That's
another
his thing.
one.
He finds something
He'll
to
be mad at somebody, somewhere, somehow.
Let me ask you a question.
a reason.
You don't think Brady has that in him?
Yeah, that's Psycho Tom.
He keeps it to himself, but he's not going to stare anybody down during the game. He's not going to point any fingers. Yep.
Just let me know. Like I said, he'll win a few games here and there, but let me know when he wins something big.
Okay. Well,
Well,
coming
he just
up.
started. I mean, he's won 5 of his last 6.
Let me know when he wins something big.
Are you not impressed so far?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was playing well.
Yeah,
And we
he's
should
playing
be
very well.
talking about his play on the field.
Is he the best of the rookie
No,
quarterbacks?
Sam
not
Darnold.
for
I'm not willing to concede that. Sam Darnold. Did you see Sam Darnold? Did you see Sam Darnold yesterday?
Yeah, just because it was against what's left of Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, we are going to grade Dak Prescott
Yes, we are.
next. But first, guys, since it's the holidays
Oh.
and this is my first holiday season with Skip and Shannon.
We know it ain't no
we have to open
Yeah, just open it fast.
It ain't no pastries.
Just really fast.
Oh.
It might be pastries.
I see Argyle.
Well, come on,
It's
Jenny.
the holiday sweater.
Oh.
So you guys can wear it tomorrow.
Hold on.
You like it?
Yes.
Hold on. Who
Well, LeBron was sold
okay.
out, so I had to just go with the generic. But
Okay, I
think you're
thought
onto
I thought it was the Vikings.
I wish it was the Vikings, actually.
Yes.
Will you wear that tomorrow?
These are like
for me?
hockey.
Where's
It's a, you know,
Is there anybody
plastic
get can I
holiday
get James on
sweater.
the
She
stencils on the back?
she
Yeah,
got
I
you a
didn't
really
put
big
enough
one.
effort into that. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry
don't know
if
what
we've done
you did.
names, but
I think that
I mean,
reflects your.
that can go on the
girth.
Christmas tree with you. All right, either way. Okay, I didn't
love
know what
this.
size to get.
Thank
It's
you, Jen.
complicated.
extra large.
Thank you, Jenny. I think that's an
Double XL?
XXXL. Over
Yeah,
there.
it is. 2X.
Very strong.
I got a medium.
Okay.
I got a medium.
We're going to be back.